What are you doing?
I'm just writing down the guy's phone number really quick and go out and wait for this next beef to roll in here. That's about all.
Awesome. Hey, I'm gonna head up and bait tonight. You got any scraps I can come grab?
Yeah, I got some of that grease and shit for you.
Oh, do you? Okay.
Yeah, I know, and I'll have bait scraps too.
Perfect. Sounds good. I'm just leaving the house now, so I'll be there shortly.
All right.
Thanks,
yeah,
buddy.
No worries.
All right, we'll see you. Bye. Sweet. Darren's got some meat. Good morning, by the way. I'm been on a long work stretch, so I haven't been up to my bait for a while. I have one day off, and I'm gonna make the most of it today. Heading up, gonna rebait, check cameras. I know one of the cameras is dead. It was dead when I left, and I didn't have any batteries with me to fix it. So anyway, we'll check the other camera, rebait, and I'm sitting tonight. So super stoked. I've got one really good bear hitting. I'm hoping I have some good pictures. I don't know how much battery was left on my other camera, so we'll see. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe. It's been a fun season so far. We got tonight, and then next week I'm actually going to be out of town, so I'm not going to be able to hunt next week at all. I'll probably go up. I'm off on I think I've worked three more days. I'm off again, so I'll make it up one more time for sure, and then we will be out for a week or so. When I get back, we'll hammer it one more time, and then we've got our week-long hunt at the end of the season. So, but we're getting close to those sows going into heat. So it's about, ooh, I just hit a dove. So it's about hammer time. And so stick around. We're gonna get this video started right now. Okay, well, I'm down to meat shop. I just talked to Forrest. He's got a barrel of meat in here, so we're gonna see what we got. Perfect. That's gonna work great. You know, load that up in those buckets and get out of here. But I want to show you guys something else too. I don't think I've ever shown you this before. It's my buddy's meat shop. It's High Desert Meat here in Twin Falls. Look at that. Huh? Pretty cool. Anyway, I'm gonna get this loaded up, get up there, and get shit baited. You know, a lot of guys don't use meat or meat scraps, but the bears love this stuff. And I don't put it in my barrel so it doesn't sit there and rot. I just actually spread this stuff out outside my barrel and they eat it pretty fast. I try not to leave any bones. But yeah, that's kind of what we do. I can get the last, I got 3 barrels, we'll load all those up. I got some popcorn to put on there today as well. So, yeah, we'll get back to you guys. I gotta show you guys one more thing. This is Darren's smokehouse. Ooh, look, they're getting ready to smoke off some bacons. Awesome. Looks like they're loading up now. But anyway, so they already smoked some off, and Darren saved me all this fat off of those bacons that they've been smoking. So I'm gonna pour that on top of the meat. Bears are gonna love me. All right. Well, just wanted to give you guys a quick update. And I never cease to prove that I'm a complete idiot. I got about 30 miles from the house and realized I didn't have any warm clothes to wear while I'm sitting in a tree stand tonight. I would have froze. It would have been no fun. I probably wouldn't have stayed. So I turned around, went home, and now I'm just leaving the house again. So now it's gonna be crunch time. I gotta haul butt, get up there, and make 2 trips in, one to rebait and one to sit. So time's a little bit of an issue all of a sudden, and yeah, there you go. Oh boy, I hope this is worth it. We'll see what happens. See you up there. Alright, well, we're on the trail. After I added about 60 miles onto my drive today. That's okay. So get up here, rebait, check the trail cams. New batteries in the trail cam. And get back down, get in a load, and come sit for the evening. See if that big guy's coming in during shooting light at all. My guess is he's probably not. I think my hope is one of these sows that's sitting will come into heat and he'll start following them in, which will increase our odds of getting them in daylight. So about a mile up the trail yet, so we'll get there and check in with you guys again. Alright, well, it looks like it's been hit pretty good. Looks like the barrel might be empty, so we'll get rid of these poles and we'll go check this out, see what we got. Turn this around. Okay, well, now we wait. We got a few hours before anything typically would start coming in, so hopefully the barrel wasn't empty for too long. I know the squirrels are enjoying the popcorn over there. And so we'll just have to wait and see. I know they were checking it yesterday, it was empty. Hopefully they'll be back again today. Sometimes it takes a couple days for them to get used to coming back in again. Got her dolled up, see what happens. Well, no dice tonight. I don't know if I let that thing go dry for too long or what. But it is what it is. So like I said earlier, I've had this happen before. It just takes some time for them to come back in again sometimes. So I'll be back up in 3 days, check the trail cameras and see if they're back on it again. So still about 4 weeks of the season left, so plenty of time. Next couple of weeks are going to be pretty critical for me. It's extra stuff I have going on. I won't be able to come up for almost 2 weeks, and that's not good. So I'll have to figure that out. I don't know. Anyway, see how that goes. Thanks again for following along. Really working hard to get our YouTube channel, the subscriptions up on that. So if you haven't, please subscribe. If you have friends that haven't subscribed, ask them to subscribe. Looking forward to see what the draws bring for us this year. We're looking forward to a great year. And the beauty of living in Idaho is if you don't draw, there's still some awesome hunts. So yeah, we still get quite a bit of time left on this hunt, so we'll see how it goes. Looking forward to it. How's it going, guys? So it's 3 days later. I didn't post a video last week. Got a decent amount of footage, but it's kind of boring. So I decided to kind of combine that day and today. My barrel was completely empty last week, so I got quite a bit more bait to throw on there today. We'll see how much I got hit over the last 3 nights. And yeah, we'll see what happens. Well, here we are once again, walking up the trail. You guys probably getting tired of watching this, aren't you? Anyway, plan is to make 2 trips in of bait. I got popcorn and more meat scraps. So we'll make those 2 trips and then make one more trip after that to sit for the night. We'll see how that goes. Check trail cams when we get up here. Pretty excited to see what's on there after last week. Looks like they emptied the barrel again. It's a good sign. That means they're hitting it still. Pictures we have. Looks like not a ton. 52 pictures. Not a lot, but it's only been 3 days, so that's not too bad either. So get this bait off, check the cameras first. Alright, well, after round 1, things have been looking pretty promising the last few days. Several more bears hitting. There's a sow with a cub, which are new, so that's awesome. They both look cinnamon colored, and I have that little cinnamon, probably 3-year-old bear. And I have a set, so they're pairing up. It's it's May 20th, so yeah, they're getting ready to come into heat. So yeah, they're starting to pair up. It's a black, might be that black one that was coming in, and then another cinnamon. So there's 4 different cinnamon colored faced bears hitting right now. So that's kind of cool. And then of course that chocolate big one coming in as well. So he should pair up pretty quick, I think. I'm gonna take a better look at the trail cam pics when I get up there or when I get back, but so I'm not sure if that black one that I saw earlier is a sow and she hooked up with a boar, or vice versa. I didn't study him hard enough to see if I could figure out which was which, so we'll get that taken care of and see if I can figure that out. But it's looking pretty promising for tonight. Chances are, as long as the wind stays good, maybe we'll get something come in. I don't know if round 2 is done. However, there's a bit of a new development, and that is in the form of a thunderstorm. It is cracking right above me. It's looking pretty, I don't know if you're gonna be able to tell. Probably not. Looking pretty bleak for a bit, so plan is I'm gonna hump ass back to the truck. I'm gonna sit there for a while and see what comes about. Oh, here comes the rain too. Hopefully this just passes over and we're done. I know we had some isolated thunderstorms in the forecast. This is apparently the isolated spot. So we're gonna get out of here, sit for an hour or so, see what happens, and hopefully we're gonna get to do some hunting tonight. If not, it was a great baiting trip. We are packed. I wanna hunt. I don't wanna get wet. I gotta go get my rain gear. Bye. Well, I haven't made it very far. It just downpoured, so we're gonna hang out here for a minute. I do have rain gear, however, it's in my truck, and that's about, I don't know, 3/4 of a mile away. Trying to not get too wet before I sit tonight, so alrighty. Ugh. It's been kind of raining on and off since I left the last trip. So I've been sitting in the truck for the last hour and a half or so. And it's still looking pretty bleak. But that's okay, we're going to give it a shot. It's fogging in up above, I see that right now. Hopefully that doesn't roll down into the bait side. But we'll sit as long as we can, see what happens. The good news is there hasn't been any, haven't heard any thunder since I left the bait side, so that's a good thing. Also down in the valley, and I can't see it now, but you can see a small sliver of the valley and it looks clear down there. I have no cell service, so I don't know what the radar looks like or anything, so we're gonna stick it out, see what happens. In case you notice, I put my contacts in, so I hate wearing my glasses when it's raining. It drives me insane. Glasses drive me insane anyway, but it's even worse. I'm way excited about sitting tonight. All the activity. 2, 4, 6, 7, or I think 7 bears, possibly 8, have been hit in the last 3 days. So hopefully something shows up tonight. I don't know, we'll find out. Alright, well, that was a step in the right direction. Ooh. Cinnamon came in. He did actually come back about an hour later. He kind of cut me off guard. And I think he saw me moving the tree. And, he stood there for a minute or so, but then he never did come in. He ended up taking off back up the hill. So. Feeling good about this. I think it's going to happen. I just got to make sure I can keep it baited in the next couple of weeks. It's going to be pretty challenging, so we're burning some hours of sleep that I won't be getting. Trying to get up here to get work and out of town. So anyway, it'll all be worth it in the end, I'm sure. Once again, thanks for sticking around. So episode 4 is in the books. Just based on the trail camera pics, I think this is shaping up to be a pretty good hunt. Just got to be here on the right night. Even the bigger boars come in during shooting light a couple of times. I just got to be here when he chooses to do that again. So see if we can't get our timing right. Anyway, we'll catch you guys on the next episode. Thanks again, once again, for watching. Appreciate you guys.